it's a different level, man. It's a different level of competitiveness. Just sheer will to win. He changed the game. He changed the game. I mean, not just in one aspect, many aspects. Every aspect of the game, he changed it. I played against some of the greatest players in the history of this game. Michael Jordan was one of those guys that lifted my melody to the next level. We enjoyed the competition with one another. We played very hard, fiercely against one another. But it was like you had two gentlemen going head to head. Michael Jordan and I wasn't just coming down the court to get dunks after dunks. We found creative ways to score. I can't tell you the fun and the pleasure I had to play against him. You know, and Michael and I, we never really talked about those games. It was kind of a unspoken thing between us. The respect that we had was different. I think I had a great game in Atlanta. And I remember going to Chicago. Michael walks into our locker room, and we still in suit time. We haven't got dressed yet. He walks in our locker room, suit time. I'm like, what are you doing coming in our locker room? And I can say exactly what I said. And so he walked by me, he walked by Kevin Willis, he got the radio with me, he tapped him on his butt and said, lace him up, it's going to be a long night. He got 60 that night. He got 60. And it was a very close game. I think it went down to the last shot of the game. But I think he beat his point.
And a beautiful view of stunning Chicago, close by Chicago Stadium, for a much-anticipated matchup today. Welcome everyone to Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan. Along with me, Clark Gullo. We've got David Aldridge joining us for the sideline. As we get set to watch the Atlanta Hawks go up against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, this should be the beauty.
You know, each of these teams, Kevin, has a guy who's in the running for the league lead in scoring. I'm, of course, talking about two guys that don't need introduction, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. It's going to be a lot of fun watching these guys try to one-up each other offensively.
And Clark, beyond just Jordan and Wilkins, plenty of other talented scorers on each of these teams as well.
Kevin, you make a very good point. I mean, these are two impressive high-octane lineups, which I think could result in the score really getting run up in a hurry.
This should be one to remember. And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers in the two. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at 3 and 4. The veteran Bill Cartwright in the middle.
Expectations are high for Jordan Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats. Another team is expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Pass to Rivers. Shoots from the elbow. Comes up with it.
Well, it's got to be terribly frustrating down there with the defense now. Still misses.
It's on the trifecta. Gets the team's respective leader, sets the tone for the Bulls forward.
You are correct, partner. So Jordan Wilkins managed to get off to a hot start. They're spread to the other guys. They get the whole team going early.
That's a good call. Looks like in some ways, this game.
Hello. What's up? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I'm just chilling. Okay.
Taylor Jones, Wilkins, and the scores for both. Outperforming the other, could seal the game for their team.
Kevin, that's exactly what we keep a close eye on.
outside Wilkins. Here's Rivers. And Jones sets it down.
Much respect for the defensive zone. Gives his all on this effort. Fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block.
I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters. You're going to be in their face all night long.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Second 6. Here's Rivers. Covers up with these impatience. Clark, I know the Bulls are hoping for big things this year. After making it all the way to the conference finals this season ago.
Really good sign for them as they look to become a more dominant and consistent force in this league.
Now kicks to Rivers to the paint. Here's Conrad. He takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Obviously, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen got a goal from behind, defensive pressure, and with the Hawks, and some fast defense and some nice defensive skills of their own.
The Bulls aren't careful around Rivers. He can create a lot of havoc and force a bunch of turnovers. In a contest between two very high-scoring teams, we know every possession counts.
Rivers is like a coach on the floor.
He really is.
Offensive rebound. Long shot. And Clark, something that could be a difference maker in this one is Moses Malone jumping inside the clock.
I agree. Chicago would have to fight extremely hard to beat Malone to rebound. He's relentless in pursuing them, especially offensive boards. When the Hawks second chance point, that is essential for the Bulls team.
Observation. Two scorers facing off, but to dig deep here, let's go to a guy who can dig as deep as any. David Loper, DA.
Thanks, guys. We know that Dominique and Jordan scoring will probably be the big story of the night. There's a lot more to these guys' games that could affect the outcome. We've seen the focus from him, improving his rebounding. As always, Jordan's defense can be just as impactful as his offense. Guys, back to you.
That's an interesting point, and I think you're right. It's not just Clark about scoring tonight. It's got to be a multi-faceted game.
I certainly would. Limiting your opponent's touches and disrupting their shot attempts and their offensive flow, I think could be the real name of the game in this one. You just can't get it done with offense alone.
I know Jordan takes pride in his defense. We'll see if that's true tonight.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
The number one objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of him.
Kevin, you're all right on point. I mean, if Chicago can't disrupt this usual scoring, then they're in for a long night and some real trouble.
Rivers against Cartwright. Back to Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan. With moments here in his building, you can see the way Michael Jordan is approaching every possession. Looking to make an impact. Some first competition, Clark, for the Bulls and Hawks in the league this year. With two expansion teams coming to the NBA in Orlando and Minnesota.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious. This is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
Oliver could wing and lead. Malone with the steal. Here's Tony. To the middle. Nelson, and he's now 3 for 3 looking sharp.
The long move. The paint area. Nobody coming in there messing with them.
Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Willis. Offensive rebound. Rivers. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago leading by 9. Jordan going to Chicago as the second quarter gets underway. It's been an exciting game so far between the hometown Chicago Bulls and the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
For the Bulls, they've got a new coach at the helm this season. With Phil Jackson, this is his first stint as a head coach here in the NBA.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Antoine Carter. There's out there. And it's Williams. And it's Malone into the 5 spot.
Really smooth shot that time from MJ beyond the arc. Hawks can't afford to let them get it going from the three-point line.
Now, here is Webb. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rivers can't get it to go. Jackson, of course, a former player, former assistant to Bill Collins in Chicago. He's got some interesting ideas when it comes to on-court strategy.
Well, Kevin, you know, he's certainly got some good pieces to test those ideas out with. There's no denying that. What I think matters most is that the guys seem to relate to him and like chemistry between players and head coaches is critical.
You know, you played a long time, and you know how important that connection can be.
That's a very key deal.
Clark, how do you think the Bulls have done so far in defending Dominic Wilkins?
They've done a solid job, quite honestly. They've taken away the easy looks for them, making them work for every shot. Kevin, that's really all you want to do against a great scorer like that.
Yeah, make it work for everybody. That's a good point. Time call here for the Hawks decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
That defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got that number and he knows it.
Chicago on defense. 18-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And so it looks like the Hawks will take possession here. And we're now about a half of the second quarter.
Well, you gotta appreciate how consistent these Atlanta Hawks have been. I mean, season to season, even while going through some roster shakeups, they've been steady.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 19. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul. Here's Webb. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And then Malone with the dunk.
Malone showing you the bounce. He got up there, dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high.
Clark, as we know, last year the Hawks were able to hit 50 wins for the 4th consecutive season.
And Kevin, I think that speaks to obviously the product on the floor, the quality of their organization too. I mean, these are players and coaches who just know how to win games.
So far, Michael Jordan has been getting just about everything he wants on the offensive end.
And that's not unexpected, but, you know, that doesn't go well for the Hawks as Wilkins has been unable to answer some real shots of his own. Which I think says a lot about the job of Chicago defense is doing.
I agree.
The Hawks and the Bulls, when you look at the measurables of teams and players, pretty standard for the league. With explosively athletic backcourts and then quite a bit of size down low, too.
Now, here is Webb. Here's Rivers. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Webb's got 3 assists tonight.
Going down the inside, Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
Jordan against Wilkins. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And the Bulls another 3. We were talking about size. These teams start a 7-footer at center.
Yeah, you know, I can't get Cartwright or Ariel Wilson in that position, Kevin, and you get Brandon Malone or Perry evenly at 6'10", so hey, there's no way this game is not going to be physical in the paint.
It'll be a battle for sure. And here is Webb. Following the 3-pointer by Michael Jordan.
Carr really good at drawing contact with his
by 20. Let's go to David Aldridge, who has some inside info on the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, Kevin, when you talk to the coaching staff, they're saying what's the key to success against the Hawks? They have one word answer. Michael, they expect big numbers from you. Probably exceeding his average of 35 points from last season. Back to you, Kevin.
That's good stuff there, David. Sometimes, Clark, the answer is that simple, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to complicate it, especially when you're talking about Jordan, because he does make it really simple. Although he's not a one-man show, his whole team is going to have to step up.
And they take pride in that, don't they? Helping this really special talent do what they've got to do.
Yeah, they're pros and they get their checks twice a month, too. Key high riser, Kenny the Jet Smith, gets up by very few guards in the league, too.
Outside for 50, takes a three. Good in the assist. Comes to Jordan. He's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple, and we'll see how big this league can get.
Hawks trail by 21. 4 seconds separate the shot game clocks. And once again, on the right lane. To the left wing. For 3. Paxson. That's a rebound. There's the dribble. There is the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
Automatic. Paxson ready to fire home. He's got to go.
Pass to Wilkins. No good that time.
You know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration. He's been outstanding in this one, finding many opportunities to create for his team.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He witnessed him delivering a series. So welcome back, everyone. One third quarter of this contest between the Bulls and the Hawks, where Michael Jordan and Dominic Wilkins have been going at it. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding clock.
That's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
They've got John Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Grant, and it's Cartwright in the middle spot, and in the middle. So that's the 5 of the game for Chicago.
And as the second half gets underway, the defensive ability of the Hawks only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
Now Webb, still getting worked up offensively. No score yet from him. Passes up to Conner. And it's Chicago with the rebound. He's got his 4th rebound in this one. We were talking about this before, but there are some very capable defenders on both sides of the floor.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, the duo, Pippen and Jordan, so effective at wreaking havoc and forcing turnovers. And the Hawks have Doc Rivers, who can have some ball handling. He's physical as a backcourt defender, as well as Moses now to eat that glass and block shots, too.
Both fun to watch. We're going over the numbers for the first half. Clark Jordan was able to top Wilkins in scoring in the first and second quarters combined.
A critical advantage partner that he worked really hard to get. Not all of his hopes were easy.
Right. You're right on that.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. And he also has a real nose for the ball.
Jordan gets to Pippen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Up against Paxson. Wilkins surveying the defense.
Tell you what, you look at the rebound discrepancy in this one, it's obvious. made a concerted effort to dominate the glass. When you think about Michael Jordan, you think about putting the ball in the basket. But he does a lot of other stuff out there as well, like moving the ball effective.
On the wing, Malone. Here's Rivers. Rivers, Malone, picking up the assist. Rivers has got 6.
You know, this is why most Malone's teammates like him, because they're uncomfortable. He finds it.
You know, we touched on it. Last year, Michael Jordan Clark was actually 8th in the league in total assists. He was a top 10 assist getter.
It's not something that comes to mind when you think about him, but it's very impressive nonetheless, Kevin. It shows you what kind of leader he is. He knows he's got to get his teammates involved and work well with them, his team to be its best.
He's a terrific facilitator.
No doubt. Throwing up to the rim, Jordan makes it look so easy the way he gets off the floor. But I can tell you, that's harder than it looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
These Hawks have a trusted and capable leader steering the ship, and that's Coach Mike Fratello. He won Coach of the Year for his work with this team in the '86 season.
Outside, Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
An experienced coach who knows his team inside and out. That's Mike Fratello. What do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing what his team needs out there and will know what adjustments best suit his squad.
2 points, 7 goals. Here in the third quarter, the Bulls, Clark and Manning to be pretty effective when it comes to defending Dominic Wilkins.
Yeah, you know, their focus, Kevin, in terms of defending him, I think it's really been good. Really good. And I think you can tell it started to frustrate Dominique a bit.
You can.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Mark, this is what happens when you refuse to box him out.
Yeah, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, created off the dribble.
And the Hawks with possession. As we get deeper into this game, Clark, it has been all Jordan offensively, as we can see, leaving Dominique well behind him.
You know, I didn't think it would be this one-sided. I mean, Jordan has just been operating at a totally different level, and Dominique has not managed to match that intensity or production.
You're so right. Here's Pippen, and he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 6 in this quarter.
You know, once he finds a rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Webb kicks to Wilkins. The pass to Conklin. Here's Rivers. Malone trying to break free. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Conklin. Shoots over Cartwright, and it's Conklin missing. Pippen down low. Defended by Wilkins. And Pippen gets it to go.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
A putback. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage. Pilot. In the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. We get into the fourth quarter of this thrilling game between the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And this crowd is feeling it. And it's Smith with the ball. He's it up for Atlanta.
As this game wears on, you have to be so conscious of Michael Jordan. I mean, he's got something of a reputation for being a closer, and that's an understatement. He finds a way to push himself beyond his limits to come up with clutch points when his team needs it most.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Moses Malone out there with Kevin Willis. And Smith. And there's Tony. And it's Livingston and Chris Smith.
You can always count on Jordan to crank it up a little bit here at home and give these Bulls fans a game worth watching.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Knowing that Michael Jordan likes to explode down the home stretch offensively, Clark, think the Hawks might increase the defensive pressure on them.
You know, for some reason, they did just that. Just make sure somehow, some way, you don't allow them to put together a run.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Clark, as we come toward the end of this game, winding our way toward the finish line, the Bulls are doing all they can to limit Dominique Wilkins' production.
And it's working. They're making a strong effort to keep Wilkins from getting him outside of town.
To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the basket. Officials pouring the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen, shooting one.
What's up? Free throw good from Pippen.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores and he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Pass to Smith. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Passes into Malone. The Hawks again can't hit.
Something I like about both of these teams, Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John, Cat, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Gordon. Really good balance.
Tony with it. Now here's Smith. Now the pass to Tony. Grant against this. There's the double team with Grant. Langston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Horace Grant. Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Kevin, I think it's crucial and absolutely vital. Older guys have a way of being able to teach a young star so much about patience and which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances of playing in the NBA. Good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their career.
Oh, that's a great answer. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Livingston, the pass to Willis. Here's Livingston. Hawks passing it around. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. They double him with Jordan. With the fadeaway. Tony, no luck.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Right side, Pippen. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Atlanta now. Tony, the pass to Livingston. Tony against Paxson. Pass to Livingston. Pass to Smith. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And Pippen slams it in.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Livingston. Here's Willis, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Showing off his supreme athleticism there.
Yeah, Clark with a relatively simple dunk, too. Pippen feeling it out a bit. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And the Hawks with possession. Outside, Willis. There's the pass to Livingston. Pass to Carr. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Pippen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And this run has helped seal the win.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith, the pass to Livingston. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks, John Contact.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend. Boy, outstanding ball movement from Paxson there, showing a willingness to involve his teammates.
And here's Tony, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark graceful, too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Carr, the pass to Concat. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Why'd they foul there? Let it go.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, you take a look at John Concact, and you can tell what he's about. He's a classic big guy who just wants to do his work down low. Shots in close and banging the boards.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
Unique time out here, and with the game pretty much settled, got me scratching my head a little bit.
For 3, Paxson knocks down the 3 ball.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
And the Chicago Bulls, Clark, managed to pull out the win here tonight with Michael Jordan delivering a terrific performance to overcome Wilkins and these Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Kevin, able to beat Dominique's offensive talents once again. Always special, though, to watch these two go at it head-to-head. MJ got the better of Dominique this time.
He did tonight. But looking beyond just the 2 stars, Clark, as you like to say, this was a team win.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, Jordan cleared and made the way, but the rest of the Bulls did